Whew. That's some good music. Hey, how come the music's not playing anymore? Huh? Are you gonna turn it on? Thank you. Once a week we have a live stream. You can't get. I'm not gonna get mad. We're here live. We're starting. What is up, everybody? Can you turn it down though? Thank you. What is up, everybody? Ooh, those drills are fun on the Super 73. We're I don't know. I'm thinking about getting some more of those e-bikes. Thinking about getting some e-bikes. You like my office alternator? Hey, welcome. Take a seat. Crisscross applesauce up front. Nice little comfy couch right there. You got a few chairs right there. Don't touch my helmet. Don't touch my helmet. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? What's up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Hi. Do do do. Just finalizing some stuff. It looks like I didn't get anything prepared. Table with pizza and camera change. Got a nice little stream deck going on here. Some custom work. Some Unreal Engine or Unity work. Some integrations with OBS, Spotify. You know, just some stuff. Ooh-wee. There you go. What happened to the chats? The chat went away. Devin, how you doing? Heg, how you doing? Tasha. Hey, hopefully I'm saying it right. Tasha or Tasha? Tasha. I don't know. Welcome back. Nice to see you here. Have I ever crashed into a bush? Yes, I have. Hey, Dan, my dealership just received a 22 FTR white smoke. Ooh. I love the white smoke. I'm actually thinking about selling mine. Everybody. I kind of want to get a low CC bike. Like 3 to 4, maybe 500 max. This way I can, share it with my family versus the freaking 1200. Everyone's scared of it. Man, I'm looking at these juiced bikes. They're on sale right now. Ah, man. They're looking good. I don't know. Rebel 1100, Brandon? That's a great bike. Second version pronounced Tarsha. Got it. Rebel 500s are great. Svartbelin 401. How you liking those? What happened when I crashed into the bush? Scratched the crap out of my Harley and destroyed the bush. You can see like the little white hair. Hey guys, did you notice I trimmed my beard? I'm playing around with a polo. I don't know. I'm liking the polo for instructor stuff. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Z650. Woo. It's great too, Andre. Nice. Hey, Wowagum. How you doing? I see you in the Discord. I would never share with your irresponsible family members. Well, thankfully, my family members are responsible, and I'm talking about my kids and my wife. Any tips for a new FTR owner? Justin, no. Well, no worry about the spam. FTR owner. If it's the 2022, they pretty much knocked out all the kinks for that. I would definitely get the rear rack, so you can have some luggage options, and if you have a passenger, this way they can kind of hold on to that. That's kind of neat. Other than that, not really. I mean, if you're into luggage, get the luggage thing. I like the if you get the rear rack, I like the tail bag that they have. It's pretty good. What bike would you recommend for a 17-year-old new rider under 3K? Also, what sites are best to buy from? CJ, you might be having to go to a newer, or I mean, I'm sorry, a used bike. I don't know, man. 3K is kind of right at the limit. Right at the limit. Indian Chief Dark Horse, ooh, or FTR. I don't know. It kind of depends what you like. I like the FTR over the Chief. I like the Challenger a lot though, but that's kind of a different thing already. The Chief is nice. I rode the Chief. I rode the Chief Dark Horse. It's great. It's just a different feel. I don't know. I'm kind of the cruisers, man. High CC cruisers are just like, it's almost like why at a certain point. That's how I felt. I was like, why when I was riding the Chief. It was so powerful though, and if I was gonna, I would have gotten that with like a passenger seat if I was gonna do something, but I don't know. How do you feel about the new rider with a Harley 1200 Roadster? I had one. I had a brand new rider Harley 1200 Nightster. The Roadster is actually better. Just take it easy. Take it easy. But I also had experience from driving fire trucks and ambulances, and I understood road strategy already. And I had a stick shift for about 8 to 10 years at that point. So I understood friction zone and all that. Nathan, I'm going to send you something in the MTC chat. Let me know what color kind of stands out to you. Everything's on sale. Either that or like go all yellow. I think yellow would be fun. This would be a work slash my personal. I think if I get that, I'll leave. I think I might actually get 2. There's no reason to. Still in love with your Gixxer auto shift? Yeah. I ride full time everywhere. Sorry, Productions, don't do that. Black always catches your eye. Yellow seems like it would get stolen. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, black is easy. Ever had a sport bike? I did. I had a Honda. Or shoot, what is it? I don't even care. It was an R3 or something. It was a 300. It was fun. I see the interest in it. I did a bike giveaway with that, and I realized how annoying bike giveaways are. So Yammy Noob's got it down. He's doing a great job. I don't know how he's doing it. so much work goes into it. So kudos to him. Kudos to him. You didn't miss much, Curtis. That's the R3, yeah. See, it was like, what, 2019, I think I did that? So, I mean, it was 3 years ago. I completely forgot. Back when my beard was a little bit shorter. Guys, we're going to get started pretty soon. I have to get out of here by 1 p.m. It is 11:17 a.m. Yeah, it gives away buttloads. It's great. I love it. I love seeing it. Love seeing it. How do you join the Discord chat? Showed the pics in. Oh, CJ, I was sending it to our staff only channel. Our staff only channel. But I'll share it though. I mean, it's just juiced bikes. What color? There you go. I put it in the main general chat. Y'all in your weird time zone, AZ. Yeah, we got whatever we want, Aaron. Hey, appreciate it, Justin Krug. Is it Krug or Krug? How you doing, SV Sverd? So we might be just doing 2 videos today, because either way, I got to get out of here at some point. I honestly might sell the RSD that I got. I got this thing, and I honestly I kind of want to get rid of it. I'm looking to probably sell it for a loss. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So if anybody wants to drive down here and pick it up, I'll give you a huge discount. It's a great bike. It's absolutely great. I like utility. Passed the driver's test not long ago and wanted to thank you. I learned a lot from the videos. Scoop! Yeah. It's actually really comfortable, Aaron. It's actually really comfortable. The seats that they have are really, really comfortable. Ayo, keep on gaming. How you doing? Blue? Okay. Yeah, Slip? I'm glad. So if anybody wants to buy this thing, not for 4,800. No. Maybe like 35. If you pick it up. How fast is it? 30. It can go 30. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I want to get this one. I know it's like a complete different look, but yeah, the upgrades. Ooh, starting to get a headache already. Purple. Rad Rover bikes, yeah, I've looked at them. They're good. They're good. All right, I think we'll get started. I'm starting starting to fall asleep already. We got some crashes. We got to talk about some crashes. Some crashes. We'll get going. 120 people in here, but you guys haven't signed into class yet. There's only 47 of you signed into class. You have to click that like button and sign in. Sign in. Sign in. I don't know. I might just keep it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Brand new writer started writing 2 months ago. Your videos have been extremely helpful. Yeah. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? All right, let's head out to class. Let's do that. Let's go to class. Do I still do medical AARs? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's get this out of there. Boom. Yeah, I got my hands off the screen. Yeah, I get it. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I do medical AARs. I mean, I got this right here. This is what comes into, if you get the rescue pack, which is available now for a new low price. You get the rescue booklet. You get everything in there. Let's go ahead and make myself a little bit bigger. You get the rescue and a sticker sheet that is inside. I forgot about that. You get an invisible vest, so you stay invisible. It's high vis vest. You're going to get yourself a blue training tourniquet, so you don't mess around with the ones that are inside the pack. And then you get the actual rescue pack. Bunch of stuff in here. 4x4s, 5x9s, roll gauze, cling. You get a splint in here, 2 tourniquets, and everything. For $115, we lowered the prices dramatically because we're able to get more. And so therefore, with volume, we basically just lowered the price. So you get all that inside here. Check it out. Links in the description for all the rescue gear. Check it out. I'm shipping out a whole bunch today. Remember, you get the sticker sheet too. Woo. What are the snacks today? We got some pizza. All right, here we go. So 67 of you signed in. Sign in, guys. Click that like button. Let's get it going. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Here we go. Woo. Smart drills, book, and cones today, just in time to practice this weekend. Grab yourself the Smart Rider Drill booklet. Grab it. You hid some stickers. You can put some jalapenos on the pizza. But guys, we're going to get started. This is a Bikerz video. Once again, Bikerz has been really good. We might actually get an after-action review on a medical thing. Who knows? Let's take a quick look. All right.
Good intention.
All right, good intention. Good speed, I guess. 84. You got it. Ooh. Great job with the escape path and the swerve.
Buddy.
Good job. It was a crest of the hill. I want to say that's kilometers per hour because just the way that everything looks.
Buddy.
Like the movement of everything else doesn't seem like it's going too fast, but that looks like Oregon. So maybe it is 83 miles. Is that miles per hour? I can't tell.
Wave at him.
So if that's 80 something miles per hour, that's too fast. Let's just determine that he's going the speed limit, whatever. Because it doesn't look like the stuff's moving. So we're coming up to here. We got a blind curve. He said paying attention. Okay, right here, we're going to be in orange stage because we have a sign here, and we definitely see it when we get closer. But right now, it's pixelated, YouTube compression and everything. It's a pedestrian sign, pedestrian crossing. So if that means there's a pedestrian crossing, there's more than likely a chance for a path of travel violation. So you don't want to hit that person. You don't want to hit whatever's there. So when people are walking, well, how'd they get there? They drove there. So more than likely you have vehicles. So all those little things that you have questions about, that should be putting you into orange stage. And if you don't know what orange stage is, we have white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. We're typically in yellow. We jump into orange when we see something like an intersection, a corner, something that's telling you your gut, uncommon thing in a common situation. And we're actually going to see a really good red stage maneuver where it's going to be him navigating a threat. If you don't know what we're talking about here, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to have navigation of a threat. So we're planning our ride. We're going to position for safety, locate the hazard. Adapting is just kind of switching from lane position 1, 2, 3, or left, center, right, right to center, right to left, whatever it is, but you're still within this main lane right here. The swerve, he's actually swerving out of negotiating, right, Vicente? Swerving out of there, did a great job. So part of being a smart rider is seeking and recognizing, and the fundamental skills of actually swerving, he probably practiced it quite a bit. Didn't panic, didn't freak out, didn't rev bomb, didn't do anything. Didn't do anything terrible. He didn't panic. It was really good, really, really good. So great escape path, found the alternate path, got himself out of there right here. So just kind of rolled off the throttle. We see an escape path right over here. This is what we have to take. We're hoping that this van stops because if they keep going, we swerved into them now. It's a terrible situation. Thankfully, it turned into a close call versus a crash and a collision. So the van saw the person now last second, kind of panicked. It's hard for them to switch into reverse or whatever it is and get out of there in time. So he did a great job, did what he had to do, slowed it down as best he could. Now he couldn't stop, not with that, didn't have a good total stopping distance, and that's really important when it comes to braking. Just didn't have enough time, so he slowed down though to buy himself some time to make a better decision, and was able to. But look, if he just stayed there, boom, right into the side of this Dodge Caravan, which they discontinued, by the way, and we swerved out of there. His reaction to it is really good. We're gonna watch it and then power through it. So he gets around it, doesn't panic, doesn't look back, doesn't flip anybody off, doesn't do anything stupid, and just handles it.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job. Good job. This is definitely a smart rider. Definitely a smart rider. Maybe took our class, the basic training e-course, which is actually free if you use discount code SMARTRIDER. So check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Patrick Morey not using a quad lock. Going really fast through the mountains. You got chevrons, and then there's that low side. Okay, real quick. We broke 6 vertebrae. That's in your spine. Okay, 3 ribs, clavicle, scapula. Ooh. As well as having damage to a few internal organs and terrible bruising to your arm, to my arm, caused by gravel. Now, we always like to make definitive statements. We like to do things that this is what caused it. Well, there's typically multiple factors involved. Gravel is definitely going to be one of those factors. But write in the comments what another factor is and was in this crash. Let's go back just a little bit. All right, so we're traveling through here, and no, it wasn't the fact that it doesn't have a quad lock, but you get a discount, 10%, link in the description. But we're going to get through here. We're going pretty fast. You know, we're hauling ass through the corners. We're getting deep and down in the body positioning. Okay, we're going to get up into here. We're going really fast. Once again, deep and down. We got chevrons over there indicating that it's going to be a sharp turn. And then we did drop the bike because there was a loss of traction. That loss of traction was gravel. We could have loss of traction we see all the time when these people are going super fast in the corners, just by the fact that they went too fast and they lost traction, because you need to have traction in order to turn, in order to accelerate, in order to decelerate. Well, they're using a crap ton of their traction from their tires to accelerate, and then they're really going hard into that turn, so now they need more traction for the turn, but now they're increasing acceleration, they're increasing their turning lean angle, and then they're going to have a low side. This is something that happens quite a bit on this channel. We see it all the time. So multiple factors involved, and it's going to either be tires are bad, gravel like he said, too much speed, that could be a factor, poor body positioning could be a factor, maybe jerky inputs into the throttle. Maybe he accidentally accelerated a little bit too hard right at the last second, or we did a little bit of jostling. There's multiple different things. So to just blame the outside source of, hey, the gravel did it. There's nothing I did. There's nothing I did. The gravel did it. That's not being accountable And I get it, it's embarrassing because, I mean, you've had some massive injuries, and that's going to be one of the biggest problems here is that he broke his back, broke his ribs, broke his clavicle, one of his collarbones, his scapula, that's your shoulder blade. You know how hard it is to break a scapula? It's incredibly hard. Like, it's harder to break a scapula than I believe it is to break your femur, and your femur is incredibly hard to break too. He's got internal organ damage and terrible bruising. So he broke whatever. It's probably I think what he broke was whatever hit the guardrail, not what hit the ground first, because it doesn't. That speed into that, his back is broken. It's just not good. I'm hoping he's recovering, but to say caused by gravel only, no, not only. It doesn't say only, but let's be a little bit more. Let's say caused by gravel, caused by speed. Don't make the same mistake I did. This is the results of it. We won't make fun of you. No, because you're being honest if you did that. All right, here we go. Cheap Angler 11. We have a merging situation going on. Okay, we're intersecting pretty good. They're supposed to be... Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you guys doing? That is... They weren't supposed to turn off that way. That person was following the other rider, or the other driver. So I don't think that vehicle... I don't think this vehicle is supposed to go that way. I think that's like a one-way thing. I think that's what it is. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Let's see. I want to see if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think I'm right. It's a single lane. So that dude almost head on to the other vehicle. So the other vehicle had to swerve out of the way too. It even says no right turns. Yeah, okay. So we're diagnosing the area. It's a no right turn sign. So that person is gunning through it. That blue vehicle has to swerve out of the way. Now, here's what we have to do. We found an uncommon thing in a common situation. What do? We go into orange stage. We're really actively scanning for dum-dums, and this is one of those. And so we're planning our ride. We're going to position ourselves for safety, and that means also rolling off the throttle to kind of give yourself some space. We located the hazards. Now, what do? Do we adapt, which is just kind of like going on with our day, not really doing too much, maybe switch lanes? Or navigate a threat like emergency brake, emergency swerves. What do we do here? Well, right now the threat is out of our way. Hey, it's not too bad, but still, I don't like this intersection anymore. I don't want this intersection anymore. I'm going to be very careful around here. Hopefully nobody's behind me. So we do a little rev bomb, and this person follows. So more than likely the person that just did it has somebody following them, and they're like, well, they did it, and they went and did it themselves. Now, that person's not driving his own drive, and decides to cut in front. And thankfully, we're able to get ourselves out of here. We locked up the brakes, so remember to do progressive brake pressure. You know, squeeze, 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 and press, 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 press. If you start to lock it up, release a little bit, and then re-engage. This person did see it last second, but we got very lucky too. This would have been a very dangerous situation. Terrible, terrible driver. Terrible drivers. So handled it well. Close calls are no fun. Had to go into red stage, actively engage. Didn't panic, because usually you see the massive panics of just freezing and doing nothing. He did apply the brakes. He did try to do something. Did lock it up. Okay, so that means we have to practice and maintain our fundamental motorcycle riding skills. So that's it. That's it. Intersection's terrible. All right, here we go. Roundabout once again. We're going to be... Oh, lost a little traction. Gained it back. Yeah, I did.
I was fell there, but I leaned too far. I leaned too far to the left.
Lean too far to the left. Very good, very good. So was able to do his own after-action review. I don't have to do much to it, but once we go into intersections like roundabouts, we're going to go into orange stage. So he said lean too far to the left, and it says a stunt rider, so understands the dynamics of a motorcycle. Starting to fishtail it a little bit here. Lost a little traction on the rear tire, leaned it too far. Okay, did his own after action though. Was able to grab traction again and move on.
I leaned too far.
Good job, stunts. All right, it's 7:50 in the morning. I'm a little sleepy and a little careless. Van parked on the right. I didn't pay enough attention to it. A small injury to the left hand, maybe a dislocation of the wrist or a scaphoid fracture. I forgot what scaphoid is. Let's see. Scaphoid. Oh, okay, so it's right in there. It's a certain bone. That little bone right there. Okay. Okay. That sucks. All right, so what does this already tell you right now? Probably zoned out a little bit. Let's take a look. Ooh, what is this? Big long line. Somebody's coming into our lane. Intersection right here. Look forward. Ooh. So how do you think he got that scaphoid fracture? Okay, we didn't launch, we didn't fall down, we went right into it. We're gonna go boom. It's gonna smash into our wrist. Compression fracture, not good. I don't think speed was the factor. I just think he was, like you said, he was tired. Sun in the eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? There's the okay, so scaphoid fracture, boom, right there. Oof, no buenos. No buenos. All right, let's take a quick look at this. Okay, this is a very, very important thing to pay attention to because he said first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. 7:50 in the morning, a little sleepy and a little careless. Okay, when you're riding, you don't want to be zoned out. You really want to get into it. You want to zone in. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing. You want to look around. You want to be aware. Okay, you want to be aware. So we're going through here. Can't see much because of line of sight. We have a really weird area. We have somebody coming in, no center line stripe. Okay. Now we have this right here. Okay, the intersection. We have this person stopped. Why are they stopped? We accelerated. Why didn't we stop behind them? I don't know how this works over here, but we see the side of the vehicle right now. This is going to be a red stage at this point because we don't have enough total stopping distance. We don't have enough from here to there. Okay, this total stopping distance from right here to here, we have to stop in between here. We're not going to be able to do it unless we do good progressive brake pressure and hopefully limit the amount of damage we're going to do, or slow down, and then try to swerve. But this person still can't see us, so they're going to keep going out, and that gap is going to close. Okay, this is a terrible situation. This is why we kind of go slower in areas like this, and that's because we're in orange stage, prepped and ready for certain things like this. So we're going up to here. So we need to be applying the brakes. It's a BMW. You can slam the brakes and ABS will kick in. But we really didn't do much. Now, 25, it could still do a lot of damage. You went from 4th gear at 25, so it's probably going a little bit faster. This is where we impacted. So you're going to have those injuries to the wrist. There's no external bleeding, nothing like that. But with our rescue packs, the red ones that we have, that come in our fancy schmancy boxes, you get yourself the rescue booklet, get yourself a high-vis vest, you get yourself a blue training tourniquet, sticker pack, and then inside here, what you're going to get is that if you're ever on a situation like this, and we're actually discontinuing these red ones, so when these go out, they're gone. You guys said you like the black ones. Oh, sorry, it's all... There we go. You're going to get yourself... Underneath all this right there is going to be a splint. And you can go ahead and apply a splint to that wrist. I think I got caught. I feel like I'm at HGTV. And I just burned the whole place down trying to cook for you guys. I didn't want to rip this thing, but... There we go. So you're going to get that splint. You can wrap it and keep your wrist stabilized for EMS to show up. But you get quite a bit in here. That was a great ad, huh, Daniel? Jeez. The YKK zipper tag got stuck, which you take off before you do it. But you're able to splint. So at least for a position of comfort, you can create your own sling with the triangular bandages that you get inside here. You get quite a bit of stuff. A lot cheaper than it was. A lot more inexpensive. Check it out. Links in the store. Links to the store. Links in the description. Whew. All right. If you want to help out the channel, become a patron. Here we we go. Straw dragon going through here. We got an intersection coming up. We're going to be in orange stage, prepped and ready. That person is probably supposed to yield, didn't yield. Apply the brakes. There you go. There you go. Once everything's kind of safe, then you can go ahead and get pissed off at him.
You idiot.
That person did not see us. Why did they not see us? Let's go back just a little bit. Why did these people not see us? So we're coming up to here. Okay, it's kind of a weird angular intersection. It's not a T intersection. That person has to kind of really look far into their blind spot just to see what's left of them. They're probably supposed to, yeah, they're supposed to yield. You see the yield sign up there. They did not yield one bit. Just kept going. Okay, so there's absolute dum-dums when we're out driving and riding. So here's the thing. When we see this, we just can't assume that they're going to yield. We just can't assume they're going to yield. Just go ahead and slow it down, and then once you see them starting to yield, then speed it up. So I'd be slowing it down here, slowing it down. Oh, they didn't yield? Okay, now I can apply the brakes. They did yield? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate a little bit. Okay, so rev bomb doesn't do much outside of remove power to the rear wheel. Now we're applying the brakes. Look at how close we are to these people, and now we're just now applying the brakes. Not good. Not good. We need to be doing that a lot sooner, so that we're not in the situation. The goal is not to be in the situation. The goal is to be aware of the situation and be outside of it. Right, Brandon? Brand new MTC Rider Academy cadet. Whew.
You're fuck.
Yep. Got a little mad. Got a little mad.
You idiot.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Moto point of view. Looks like California. Little mountains in the California. Whoa, what happened there? The shade get you? Got a close call. Got a close call. Got a close call. Not good. Tumbleweed plus dirt equals no buenos. Let's take a look at the no buenos. All right, so we're riding through here. We're going pretty fast, honestly. This is pretty fast. Okay, we go through here. Shadows kind of screwed us up. A tumbleweed screwed us up. A road surface hazard, something small. And then we started going a little bit wide. We got distracted, okay? We went from white stage into, from yellow stage to white stage. Not good, not good. If you don't know what it is, it's right there. If we weren't going as fast, it would have been a lot easier just to navigate, but we were going a little fast. So what can we do here, everybody? We could probably slow it down. Slow it down. Moto point of view. Interesting. Tumbleweed. No buenos. My dad crashes hard. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, there's the panic. Remember, we got to remain calm. Ensure our own safety. We don't want to get hurt ourselves. He's rolling.
You all right, Dad? You okay?
He's rolling off, which is smart.
Not really. Yeah, I'm okay.
He's breathing.
Good.
He's breathing. Don't take the helmet. You see how much of... Oh. Don't take the helmet off if he's breathing. Wait till everything gets cleared up. The mechanism injury here.
You think you're going to be all right?
There's more assessment that you should do before taking that stuff off, because I know people like this don't want to get an ambulance.
Take it slow, man.
We didn't see...
My helmet, you find your other piece?
Yeah, we got everything. You're good.
He was smart, though. He's been doing this for a while. He's got shoulder, chest protection. It looks like he's got back protection. So he's got all the protection he needs for something like this. But what I want you guys to notice that you probably didn't notice, maybe some of you did. So just watch him while he's on the ground. He's rolling. He's rolling. Now, why is he rolling there? Why is he rolling to the outside, everybody? Okay, write it in the comments why you think he's rolling to the outside. I'm going to tell you, I don't do motocross or anything like that, but from what I understand, he understands that there's people still going. He's getting off the road. Exactly, Gerald. He's getting off the road. So what does that tell you in your head when you do an assessment? When you're riding up here, hauling ass, you're trying to remain calm, you need to ensure your own safety. What does that tell you during your assessment? For one, he's moving, so that means he's got blood flow. Okay, he could still have a messed up airway, but he's got blood flow. He understands he needs to roll off the track and get out of the way. What does that mean? That means he's up here. He's not unconscious. It means he's not dazed. I mean, he could be dazed, but he's not having a massive concussion where he's oblivious to everything. He's aware of the situation. That's a good sign. Right there, that's a good sign. Now, he could be in pain, broken shoulder, broken leg, broken hip, but he's still doing it. This guy's a hard ass. He's doing his thing. So this is already telling me good stuff before I even get up to the scene. So that's good. He actually has a sense of awareness. Exactly, Jose. So that's a good sign. So we're getting up to here. Now, if we have, like I said, if we have our own rescue packs attached to our dirt bikes, or at least that quad that was there, we have splints and everything. So let's say he was bleeding out somewhere. You can apply a tourniquet. You can pack the wound. You at least have the card available to you. You actually have the rescue booklet available to you, so you can actually know what to do. If you don't know where to get all this stuff, make sure you guys grab a rescue pack. A lot more inexpensive now, and you get more stuff. Anyways, he's rolling out here. Now, one of the big things that you don't want to do is panic. Okay, I understand it's a family member. I get it, but you have to kind of put yourself and compartmentalize the emotion and then feel it later, because this is an emergency. You got to handle stuff. So he said, not really. He's talking. Boom, he's talking. That means his airway is still intact, okay? A few things that I would be asking him is like, where do you hurt, okay? Where do you hurt? Oh, everywhere. I always get that question or that answer whenever somebody's in a crash like this. Oh, I hurt everywhere. Okay, well, what's the worst thing that's hurting right now? Oh, my back. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt in your life, and 1 is when you accidentally cut your toenail just a little bit too short, whatever it is. And if they're like, it's an 8 out of 10, and it's their back that hurts, I ain't moving them. Okay, I'm worried about a spinal cord injury at this point. Anytime you have an accident with a two-wheel, especially on a place like this, always assume that there's a possible head injury, spinal cord injury, and then you'll start to see some shocky symptoms if things are still going that route. Right, Redeemer? How you doing? Masinde, hey, welcome. Welcome back. Right here, taking off the helmet, I kind of get why you want to do that because it feels claustrophobic, but he's breathing. Okay, he's breathing, he's talking, he's handling it. Maybe undo the strap, but don't take the helmet off. And this is exactly why. We're going to watch exactly why you don't do that, because you do have a very vulnerable portion of your spinal cord, which is your cervical spine, the first 7 vertebrae in your neck, okay? Or in your spine, it's in your neck. Yeah. So right here, watch. So his head's supposed to be in line. Now we're doing this. Imagine if you have a broken piece of your vertebrae, and now it's slicing in the back of your spinal cord.
Just want to make sure
now look at this. Look how much jostling is going on. And that's what happens when you start to panic a little bit. You start to, anybody here is slow is smooth and smooth is fast? Okay, so take it nice and slow. Make sure you're going smooth with it. And the more you do it, the smoothness becomes fast, okay? So here, he's in a panic, so he's trying to go fast, and it's not smooth. You have to take it slow, and it's going to be smooth if you take it slow. You have to relax. You have to relax. And that's the biggest point here with rescue, and that's why it's the #1 thing. Remain calm. And it says right here, there's some tips on the right. Okay, so the goal is to remain calm. Here's how you do it. You can do it by calling 911 or telling someone to call 911. When you call 911, they're going to talk to you and talk you through everything. Ensure your own safety. So here's the goal is to ensure your own safety. The objective here is to look for hazards. So how you get that goal is to look for hazards. How do you get that goal is wear personal protective equipment. Stop major bleeds. How do we get that goal? We can apply direct pressure. We can apply a tourniquet, and we can pack the wound. Everything that is discussed inside of the rescue booklet. If you don't know, it's a nice little comic book. It's a nice little comic book. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The next thing is quickly assess the severity, okay? So these are the severity symptoms, okay? Head injury, spinal cord shock symptoms are very severe, deadly, life-altering, and there's the treatment that you can do. But the main thing here is that if you suspect a head injury, spinal cord, or if they're going into shock, if you see any of these symptoms, like a WebMD thing, you need to call an ambulance. It says right there, the rider needs to go to the hospital immediately if they are experiencing any of these symptoms. Do not let them ride. A lot of them like to ride home or walk home. So here, though, that's really the only major thing that's not good. This looks like it's rib cage, but it's a chest protector, back protector, shoulder protector. Very good. He's handling it. He's not worried about abrasion resistance on the forearms because it's dirt. I mean, he's still going to get a nice little raspberry. But he's got some gloves. So he's wearing full gear for the situation he's doing. Very good. He's got boots. He's got pants.
Need help?
and he just wanted to do a double check. This guy is about, 42 years old. He looks a little rugged because he's just, that's how he lives, right? He knows what he wants to do. He knows how he wants to do it. He understands the risks. I'm not going to tell this guy nothing outside of, hey, I don't think you should do it, and he's going to punch me in the mouth, and then he's going to say, I'm going to get up. I'm like, all right, cool. So I would sit him up.
You think you're gonna be all right?
Take it nice and easy. We'll go to the waist at first. We'll sit him up at first like this. Like, do you feel any other pain? Do you feel it like you're going to pass out when you sit up? Because when you're laying down, your blood pressure stabilizes. When you sit up, now your blood has to go against gravity to hit the brain, and so your blood pressure can drop. So I'm going to sit him up just real quick and say, hey, how you feeling now? Okay, can we sit here for about 20, 30 seconds? Is that okay? And he's like, yeah, let's do that. Anyway, how do you feel? How do you feel now after 30 seconds? I feel great. Cool, let's help you up. Now, do you feel any pain in your legs? You feel any pain in your back? You feel any pain anywhere? Cool. How do you feel standing up? And what I'm going to do is have somebody, we're going to get to the stand-up portion. What I'm going to do is exactly what this guy's doing. He's doing right. He's doing it right. Get dirty, baby. Get right behind him, okay? What I like to do is kind of get my arms underneath their armpits and have somebody in front. Okay, so somebody's in behind, somebody in front. So if the person falls backwards, somebody catches. If somebody falls forward, somebody catches them. They fall side, well, both of you are going to grab them. So just stand here for a little bit, okay? And then when you're walking, I always walk right behind them, and I'm all doing this right here. Like, I'm walking the whole time, Once we get off to the side, definitely take off his shirt. Take off those things. If you have to cut them, do it, but check underneath, see if there's any bruising, especially immediate bruising. It means there's internal bleeding going on. And do a nice little rapid trauma assessment, which Nathan and I will be taking the tactical emergency casualty care class at the end of August, and we'll be able to teach you guys a little bit more. So,
Get her back to the truck. You're right here.
boom. We're going to be doing a lot more. But make sure you guys grab yourself a rescue pack. It's $115 right now. Lots of stuff. I can't lower the price anymore. That's as low. There's other things on there. You get the slim rescue pack, and it's like $75. So check it out.
Take it slow, man.
Or take the e-course.
My helmet, you find the other piece.
Yeah, we got
That's only $4.99, but use discount code SMARTRIDER for the first month free.
Take it easy. You're good.
Thanks, buddy.
Take your time.
Side of the vehicle, cool breeze. Oh, almost hit that motorcyclist. What a jerk. What the heck, man? Cool breeze is always riding with people.
Take your time.
All right, so we're coming up to here. We have a side of the vehicle to the right. This is gonna be an orange stage already. I feel like there's something going on here. So we're going through here. Don't like it. There's another side of the vehicle. That person's going for it. I'm in the first available lane. What the heck is going on? And that's where I'm concerned. Another thing is that I don't know where I'm going because I don't have a quad lock and my phone fell off my RAM mount. So grab yourself a quad lock. Link in the description for 10% off. How many more ad reads do I have to do? I'm good. Okay, cool. So we're going to get up to here. Almost hits that motorcyclist up top. You can barely see it. Barely see him. There's the motorcyclist. About to T-bone the crap out of this vehicle. Not good. The person pulled out in front of him. We're in the first available lane. What is this car going to do? Right, Greg, what is it going to do? Greg Sanchez? What is it going to do? Probably, hopefully, go into that turn lane, but who knows? Not good. I would switch sides. I wouldn't be like, oh, man, that was close. My hazard is still going. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to plan my ride a little bit better in position. So I located the hazard. I need to adapt to a better position. Left, center, right. What we talk about when it comes to injuries, okay, so if somebody got into a crash, somebody got hurt, and their arm is bleeding right here, and there's just blood coming down. Like, it looks gross. And you're like, oh, crap, we got to solve this problem right here. But what you don't see is that they got a freaking knife in their back, or they got a stick poking out. But you're so focused on this bleeding out. I mean, you've obviously stopped the bleeding, but it's just like oozing. It's not even like arterial, but he's got a freaking stick in his lung, hit through his back. What we call this is a distracting injury. What we call this is a distraction. That motorcyclist almost getting hit is a distraction. We are still in the fight. We still have to get ourselves out of here because that is still a threat to us. Remember, if we get hurt, we can't save anybody. If that guy get hurt and we get out of the way, we can save him. If we both get hurt, we're both screwed. So get yourself out of here first. See the crash. It's their emergency, not ours yet. Not ours. Get ourselves out of here. If they crash, go rescue them. But we still have our threat right here. So don't just look and be like, oh man, that was close. Look at this is still happening in real time. You wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. Move over. Move over. Plan your ride a little bit better. Okay? That's all. Just adapt. That's all you had to do. Nice little lesson for us. Being smart riders. Cool Breeze riders always teaching and mentoring us. Thank you for the footage. All right, here we go. Throttle therapy. Good position right here. We're going to be lane filtering. Go a little bit slower. What is that person doing? Shouldn't be doing that. It's a solid white line. Handled it well and got an air horn. That's how you handle it, guys. That's exactly how you handle a lane filtering situation. Okay, it's a green light. I would have just waited. It's green, but whatever. If you want to do it, you do it. This is how you handle it. So we're coming up to here. We're going over. We have our brights on, our high beams. Okay, this person's not supposed to go. Look at the tires. Look at the tires rotating and turned to the right. Yeah, that's going to be something. So nice air horn. That's an aftermarket horn. So if you're going to get anything aftermarket, that's going to be for the horn. Don't get another electric horn. Get an air horn. That's what it sounds like. So this looks like an Indian Scout or something. Maybe a Victory. Oh, shoot. Maybe it's a Kawasaki. I don't know. But anyways, we're going through this. We handled it well. Wasn't hauling ass. It was under 10 miles an hour the whole time. Very good. Here we go. I can't pronounce your name, but we have a collision with the ground. Ooh, right knee. A lot like Peter Griffin when he tripped in front of the mailbox. Now, where do we have protection? Where do we have protection on our pants? I don't know why I have to keep saying this, guys. As smart riders, we acquire and use personal protective equipment. Make sure we do that. Let's take a look at this one. So we're coming up to here, right? We're blurry. Coming up to here, what's gonna happen? Oh, we're gonna slam the brakes, hit some water, and then we fall down. Now, why did we hit the brakes that hard? Let's take a quick look again. Look at our space cushion. We got a nice space cushion. We're paying attention, right? We don't want to close that gap. We don't want to ruin our space cushion because we weren't paying attention. We got a decent space cushion. Let's go ahead and work with that. Let's go ahead and maintain a good total stopping distance. Something nice and easy because we're not speeding. We're paying attention, right? We need to be in yellow stage here, right? Okay. So what are we doing? Let's see what happens. So they're all applying the brakes, and now we're starting to apply the brakes, okay? Not too bad on the reaction, not too bad. But now we're going to go over water. Couldn't see that, right, Justin? Couldn't see that. Now we have it. So now we have a traction reducing agent, a road surface hazard, and we're applying the brakes pretty hard. And now we're getting right into it. We're already starting to fall. So did we slam the brakes and kind of hydroplaned over? That's what I'm thinking. And then we fell down. Okay, so knees hit first. Not good. Knees hit first. And there this person is grabbing that knee. So if you're going to have a passenger, I'm sorry, guys. If there's somebody that you truly care about, especially if it's a girlfriend, wife, brother, husband, whatever, and they're sitting on the back, and you care about them, get them gear, especially if you're going to be riding a lot, especially if you're going to be doing this a lot with your friends or that loved one. Get them some gear, full gear, because that right there easily shatter the proximal head of your fib, or the distal head of your femur. Your patellar tendon and patella could be shattered. Not good. Not good. Very painful. Very painful. That's where the impact absorption armor in your knees are. To absorb that. Thank you, Justin Cross. Love the work. Keep it up, man. Member for 3 months. All right, here we go. Blurring out our speedo. Okay. Uncommon thing. Uncommon thing. Uncommon thing. Not good. Not good. So we're coming up to here. So we have a solid white line. We have a turn. We're handling it pretty well. Unsure why we're blurring our speedo. I don't know if we're speeding or not. So we're coming up to here. we see a vehicle in our lane. Uh-oh. This is going to be a little gut check. A little gut check right here. Yes, I am live. A little gut check. What do we do here? We're going to plan our ride. We have to position ourselves for safety. We're in a good position already. We got to locate the hazard. Hey, we did. And we are far enough away to all we have to do is adapt or navigate just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and adapt a little bit, get on the shoulder where we have a good escape path. Handled it, got himself out of there. And then now we can get back over, because look, we got a road surface hazard coming up. We got a little bit of alligator skin right there. You got to get out of there. It's going to grab you. Handled it. Not very scary, but made it a non-issue because this is a smart rider. You're a smart rider, buddy. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Sorry you had to go through it. Scary. I'm sure it is.
Left side.
All right.
Oh, bhai. Sarmod gir gaya.
All right. I missed it because I was paying attention to something else. Okay, going a little bit off-road. Hit some dirt. A little bit freaking out. Not a big deal. Slow speed stuff.
Band kar bike, band kar.
All right, going down some more stuff.
Oh,
You can't Flintstone it. In some places, J-Ron, gear is mandatory, and really the only gear that's mandatory is like gloves and a helmet. Some states don't even have anything. In Arizona, you can literally ride around in a thong and not get in trouble. This guy doesn't know how he's riding. I think he might be renting the vehicle. But yeah, in Arizona, you can literally ride in a thong and glasses, because I think you have to have eye protection. That's it. All right, here we go. Maxi bike. Org. All right. Don't hit the curb, buddy. What are you doing? Pay attention to the curb. He's just trying to test it out a little bit, right in the gutter. I'm going to ride in the gutter a little bit. I'm going to see how it goes. All right, here we go. So we're coming up through here. Probably don't know who this person is. Not really paying attention. Okay, we're getting right into the gutter. Look forward. Yeah. So what we have here is a slow straight line issue. Okay, slow straight line is something that we do teach in the Smart Rider Basic Training e-course. I kind of want to get like a very long 2x4. Like a really long, like obviously a couple of them put together, maybe like 20, 30 feet. And use it as a balance beam on the motorcycle. See if I could do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. Anyways, that was a failure of a slow straight line. It's a very, very newbie skill. It's something that you learn, like one of the very first things you learn in the MSF BRC. It's something that we do, like I said, teach at our basic training course, which you get your first month free. It's a membership, so think about supporting the whole channel. It's a membership. You get your first month free, lots of downloads. You get Smart Rider drills and the actual 3-hour basic training course. Bunch of other stuff. We're going to be posting a lot more. We have a newsletter coming out tomorrow, which today's Thursday, Friday. Got a little introduction to our newest instructor, Nathan. So you're going to get that email. And we got another email every Monday after that with some rider tips. And I'll be posting some Smart Rider tips on the MTC Rider Academy. So if you want to join up, please do so. It supports what we do here. YouTube is starting to demonetize a lot of our content on Dan and the Fireman. So we're kind of pivoting a little bit towards more of the training again, the hands-on training, the actual stuff outside of YouTube, because we don't want to rely on advertisers. I don't want you guys getting ads. I want you guys to get what you want, and that's what we're doing here. So links in the description. Use discount code SMARTRIDER, and you get 1 month free. So slow straight line, should have been practicing that. I know, Sferd, I want to get some patches. All right, Mikey Moto Channel. Side of the vehicle, good job with the, ooh, maybe not. Good job on the escape path. I was about to say good job on the brakes. Good job on the brakes, but we got it kind of close. So right here. We're coming up here. There's that side of the vehicle. They just, it looks like they cut off the van, but they didn't. So side of the vehicle is going to be an orange stage, prepped and ready. Justin Cross, thank you for the $1 donation. Appreciate it. Coming up to here, and we have this right here. We started reaching for the brakes right here, so we have a decent Total stopping distance, decent total stopping distance. But it's not working. It's starting to really close up. It's closing up fast. So what do? We have to change sometimes. We have to pivot. We have to adapt to these things, right? Planning a ride, adapt to the perceived hazard. All right, position for safety, locate. So what he's doing is like, oh, I'm not going to stop in time. I'm not going to stop in time. So what other options do you have in a red stage maneuver? Because we're already doing really good progressive brake pressure. What do we do here? Well, we need to find that escape path. And what this person did was find that escape path. Did a great job, handled it well. Definitely in red stage, not panicked. We're not in brown stage. We're not going poo-poo. Handled it. So we're gonna find that escape path. There it is, and still slow down. And it looks like we're at now the flow of what he's doing, so we can actually get back in. Check our mirrors, make sure nobody closed that gap. Right, Fred Murphy? We're gonna get right back in here, handled it. Got full gear. I have noticed she apologized, waved it off. This right here is a smart rider. I'm loving this, Bikerz. You're posting some smart riders. Keep it up. I love this. This is a smart rider. Situationally aware, was maintaining their fundamental skills, full gear. Doesn't have to rescue anybody or teach anybody. Well, he's teaching us. Teaching us here at the MTC Rider Academy. Guest instructor. Good job. All right, here we go. Sharp right turn coming up. Ooh, somebody crashed on the left turn portion of that. Right, Fred Murphy? Crashed. So we have to... Wait, did Max Risk just pass him up? Did a Max Pass apply the brakes really hard? So we got to rescue a rider. Oh, somebody's panicking. Somebody was panicking. Someone was not remaining calm. Let's take a quick look. So a person crashed. We have to be careful because it could hit us. It's not good. It's not good. Impressive name. But remember here, what we have to do is rescue a rider. Oof, don't see much of that. So anyways, Techie 112. Ooh, we got some shadows, side of the vehicle. Swerve. Don't worry about the rev bombs. They ain't going to do nothing. We're going to blur out our speedo because we're probably going faster than the speed limit here. So let's take a quick look. We have a nice big black box right here. Can't see much. We got shadows kind of in the way. Sun is pointing towards that way where the driver's coming out. So maybe sun in the eyes of that driver. We are hauling ass. We have a side of the vehicle. So it's coming up right here. Okay, you can kind of see it. So he's starting to roll off the throttle. I'm sorry, he's accelerating on the throttle. He's probably pulling in the clutch so he can rev bomb. At this point, we have to plan a ride. We located it, but we're not doing anything. Okay, we need to get a better position. We need to navigate out of here. This is going to be an orange stage right now that this person's in our way. Maybe they stop right here. I don't know. If they don't stop, then it's going to be a red stage. We have to get ourselves out of here or we're going to hit him. So he's going to rev bomb. He's not going to do much. He's not going to do anything until the last second, and then we find that escape path and swerve. Okay, it's not good enough. It's not good enough in my opinion. Did he save himself from a crash? Yes. Could he have done better? Yes. So let's learn from it. Way too close. Way too close. Here we go. 1-2 rider. Are we going fast? I don't know. It seems like we're handling it pretty well. The side of the vehicle in the middle of a turn. So we just recently got a nice little debate going on in the Discord about how straightening up in the corner when there's a hazard is unsafe and will kill you. And you have to learn trail braking. Take a look at this. He straightened it up and applied the brakes. Yes, he probably has all the traction control features that any other motorcycle can have combined. I get it, but he's handling it, right? Make sure you guys sign in by clicking that like button. Sign into class, grab yourself a slice of pizza, click that like button. Let's get right back into this. So what he's doing, he sees the hazard, side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle. Straightened it up and applied the brakes. That's all you can do. Good progressive brake pressure, a little bit of squealing. Okay, maybe you locked it up just a little bit, but more than likely it's going to be a squeal, non-squeal, squeal, non-squeal because ABS is kicking in, okay? So you straighten it up, and here's the thing. You just slow it down enough for this person to accelerate and get up to speed, and then you can swerve out of the way if you needed to. In this situation, it's pretty scary because there's nothing on the right side. So when it comes down to what's better, trail braking or straightening it up? Trail braking or straightening it up? I'm going to tell you right now, trail braking is better. But is it the only thing you can do? Imagine this. Imagine this. You have a bunch of different screwdrivers, so flatheads, Phillips, or Torx, whatever it is, a bunch of them. And then you're like, I have every tool I need. But then you come over here and you get like this drill, and it's just like has multiple different heads. You're like, you know what? I'm going to throw out all these tools. Now I have this one thing. This is going to solve this is going to solve every situation I'm ever in. A trail braking is going to solve everything. No. How about this? You have all your tools. You have that new tool. Now you have a bunch of tools in the new tool. Have a bunch of different tools. So slow look, press, and roll, straightening it up in the corner, applying the brakes, and trail braking could be 3 tools that you have, or you could throw out everything and just say, I'm going to trail brake everything. Come on. That tells me that you don't know what you're doing. That tells me that you'll just take whatever's next. Come on. Yeah, I'm not throwing away any of my old tools if they still work. Applied the brakes, handled it. There's a tool for every job. Exactly. Paying attention and not going too fast is the best tool in a lot of these situations. You guys see this all the time in these crashes and close calls. Speed is usually the main factor here. So we're going to use trail braking so we can modulate and turn faster. All right, here we go. We're riding through here. Is it going to be an uncommon thing? Yep, it is. Good job with the escape path. Ooh, that could have been bad. That's a gutter. That's a big old ditch right there. Ooh. So the reason why I think it was an uncommon thing to start is that we have a line of sight issue. So we're going through a corner. We have this big bus coming up. Okay, that's going to be a line of sight issue. We can't see what's around this corner. So at this point, I'm going to be in orange stage, and I'm going to be like, I don't like this. And I'm going to be off to the right. So I'm going to position for safety. So planning my ride, I position for safety. I'm going to be moving over to the right. Okay? In this situation, just because I can't see. Typically, I'm in the center on turns. But since I can't see, I adjust to it. Okay? Everyone's like, you said don't do outside, inside, outside. No, I'm saying I'm doing center until there's a hazard in the center. And the hazard here is I can't see. So I'm going to increase my vision by moving off to the right. If there's a hazard, like a road surface hazard on the right, I'm going to move to the left. So it's just, you just modulate it. So you can't see anything around here. And then, ooh, right here, boom, we see it. Okay, so the good thing is that he's not going fast. And so right here, all we have to do is switch over to the right. Now, okay, not a big deal, not a big deal. Handled it well, planned our ride. We located the hazard. We're going to adapt to it by positioning a little bit. We had to find that escape path and get ourselves out of there. And so he not only adapted to the right, he had to apply progressive brake pressure. He had to find the escape path, so kind of like a swerve a little bit, and allow this person to come in. So imagine if he fought for the lane and just sped up. Where would that car go? Why would that car go? It would have been right into your face. So handled it really well. And look at this. Look at the position he's in. That's if you guys got to practice this. Your bike can handle the smallest contact patch. He's on the line. That's it. That's it. You don't have to swerve all the way off to the shoulder. But thankfully it turned out well. Because if you had to, go into that ditch. If you had to. It just sucks. People are idiots. All right, some bonus clips to power right through them. All right, Dank Dual Sport. Ooh, we got a fire. This looks like a organic fuel. So it's going to be because you see the smoke. It's more white. That's a complete combustion. Petroleum products and anything that's incomplete is going to be that's like going to be black. It's going to be black. So whenever I see something like this, I said I was going to power through it. I get it. But this is fire. Come on, guys. So we're coming up to here. That right there, that looks like a field fire. It looks like a brush fire. wildfire, wildland fire.
Jesus.
And that's what it is. I've been on a few of those. They're not fun. That is not fun. It looks like a field fire got out of control. All right, MT10 Den, baby.
Boys and girls.
Don't get backed up on. He wants to hit a rev bomb.
Another beautiful day. And I think I just made somebody crash their bicycle.
Oh, man.
That's not good.
It's not your
I
fault.
think I scared him with the
He was white staged. He was white staged. Out of his mind. All right, legendary Anubis. Hey, I've seen this guy a few times. Watch out for pedestrians. They're idiots. Dumb. You're at Team Arizona. Mars to the stars. Tell them I said hi. That's where I took my ARC 1 and 2. So that's a no bueno incident. Looks like everybody's walking wounded. Handle it. Move on. Don't be. That was a rubberneck. That's what we call a rubberneck. When you're looking at something, your neck just turns and it's like it's made out of a rubber band and it's just staring and it's just staring and it does a full 360, 180, whatever. Don't do that because that's going to turn your bike to the left too. All right, special thanks to the patrons. Always helping you out, buddy. I'm glad you're getting more. I see more every single time you have a video. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Woo! Everybody go ahead and grab some pizza. Grab some pizza. We got another video coming up. What time is it? Ooh, this might be the last one. This might be the last one. I have to go home. I have to leave here by 1. Whew. So we might. Who was my instructor? I forgot. He wore glasses. Older guy. Not old, but older than me. Balding a little bit. Some gray salt and pepper hair. Very knowledgeable. He knows Lee Parks. Extremely smart guy. I loved his coaching style. Very, very soft-spoken, empathetic. Like I learned a lot from his coaching style. I forgot his name. I don't know his name. I don't know his name. King Pikachu. I'm glad you enjoy it. We're gonna be jumping right into this, but here's the thing. I want to say Steve. That sounds familiar. Let me see. Team Arizona, Steve. I don't know. I need a picture. I need a picture. The dude races, or used to. Fuck, I forgot his name. It was a good song. Guys, let's go ahead and head out to the crew lounge, and then we're gonna get right back into it. Let's do it. Whew. We're gonna have a good time today. Good time today. Great time today. Make sure you guys grab yourself a Smart Rider basic training e-course subscription. I don't know where I was going with that, but if you want to, we have our rescue packs available now. We're actually ordering more to lower the cost. We're actually going to be doing a lot more stuff. Smart Rider drills, we've got the cones that come with it, but if you want to go ahead and get yourself a red rescue pack, 2 tourniquets, multiple things for bleeding control, you can have that one. It also comes with a blue training tourniquet, so you don't have to mess with those ones that I just threw. You can practice with that one. Get a sticker sheet. There you go. Get a rescue booklet with it. Think of it as the instruction manual for how to use this. At the same time, an invisible shield blanket. No, this is a high-vis vest. Just in case you're on a motorcycle crash, you can put this on so you're seen. Go ahead and grab yourself one. Let's go and get back to class. All right, I gotta pick this up 1 second. Jeez. Throwing stuff is just not, that wasn't smart. I gotta pick it all up. Oh, my back. Ah. Whew. That's Steve. Good guy. Liked him a lot. All right, guys. We're going to try to make this one as quick as possible. Let's jump right into it. This is another Bikerz video. Another Bikerz video. Here we go. Sacktown CBR. Side of the vehicle, rev bombing it. Move out of the way, buddy. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Hey, Prius drivers, I get it. I know. So, Patty P, here we go. We got a merge issue. Watch out for any of the merging people like this idiot right here. Good job on the rolling off the throttle, applying brake pressure, and having an air horn to let that idiot know what's going on. We're going to be a smart rider on this. We're going to continue on with our day. Okay, let's see if we can power through this. Okay, I got to get going. Sebastian Dantas, get some gloves, buddy. We're coming up through an intersection. Whoa, idiot driver. I'm sorry, idiot rider cutting out from the right. Not very smart. Now, why do you think this person did that? Probably terrible at riding. Yes, I get it, but maybe terrible at their turns. Oh, man. So high impact. This is why you have gloves. Get yourself some gear. We have links in the description for some Revzilla gear. All right. MBF Stuntman. Having some... Woo, very close. Very close. Not smart at all. Not smart at all. It's a red light for a reason. They have a green.
Oh my God!
Come on now. Come on now. Get out of here. Life of KC going up over here. Vertical turn. Can't see much over the horizon and crest of this hill. Got a little bit of a panic, a little poo-poo in your pants. Handled it well. Didn't panic too much. Didn't slam the brakes or crash into something. So, decent job, but remember, you don't want to be panicked. Okay, so whenever you have that blind turn, you panic, get a little bit freaked out. Think of it as like a haunted house going around a corner and somebody scares you. Ooh. We hit the peg. Yep, we hit the peg. Yeah. What kind of injuries do you think we could have here? Imagine a sharp rock into our back. Thankfully, he's got a back protector and stuff.
Are you okay?
He's handling it well. You guys can talk to each other on Ricardo Pack Talk Bolds using the discount code DDTF if you want.
Oh my gosh, dude. Are you sure you're all right? You didn't catch your foot on that?
Nope, it didn't. It was really good. Handled it. Probably broke the crap out of his...
So, hold on.
Yeah, what are those things for, everybody?
Hey, BLM. That squeeze gate is too small. You could open that up another 6 inches and the ATV still couldn't get through, but that wouldn't have happened to my friend Zach Sheets. Holy crap. I mean, I'm kind of excited that it happened because I got it on film and he's not hurt. So that...
All right, cool. Dem, here we go. No cars behind me. Let's see what happens here. Do we have a side of the vehicle coming up? We have an intersection. Oh, uncommon thing in a common situation. Great job with the perceived threat. Was ready to act. Handled it well. Let's take a quick look at that. Now, once we see something like this, that uncommon thing, we're going to be, uh-oh. We don't like it. Don't like it. I want to be careful here. What do I need to start looking out for? I need to start looking for escape paths. I need to start looking for an escape path to get myself out of here. I want to figure this out. I need to go. Start looking for things. Now, we can apply some good progressive brake pressure at the same time to maybe buy ourselves some time while we're looking. But things happen super quick. And if you've been training, you never see or hear about how time slows down in an emergency. This is one of those things where your body's just absorbing, your eyeballs are absorbing so much information so quickly. Nathan's learning all about this, by the way. It's really cool. I can't wait to learn a little bit more from him. Starting to absorb so much information that things actually seem to be slowing down. So it's really cool, But yeah, find yourself an escape path, apply the brakes, do what you need to do. But the first thing here is being aware of the problem. Being accountable to where you're at in that situation. So a little OODA loop going on. And then take some action there, okay? Here we go. Dem once again. Watch out. Don't be in a blind spot. Hey, what's the pattern here? Big open gap. Long lines everywhere. We're in the blind spot. Hanging out in the blind spot. Let's take a quick look at this again. So we're going to be hanging out in the blind spot. Let's get out of the actual way. Just hang out. Not good. Once you see that blind spot and you've been in there for a little bit, roll with the throttle. It's always easy to roll with the throttle a little bit. Whew. Yeah, I know that feeling. So this is Bikerz saying that he's demonetized. I get that feeling. Become a patron. I'm a patron of Bikerz. If you also want to help out this channel, because we're starting to get demonetized and age restricted quite a bit now, and you know, advertisers are pulling out of a lot of stuff, so we're actually we might not be able to make a bunch of content anymore. We might have to do some different things. But anyways, the main thing here is what we're trying to do is have that MTC Rider Academy going on here. So we do a lot of teaching here where this is real. We have 4-hour class, 3+ hour class. We have the Smart Rider drills on our membership site. In 2023, we're going to be raising the prices, so get in now. Get in now. First month is free if you use the discount code SMARTRIDER or LOL Max Wrist, whichever one you want to do. But make sure you guys sign up. Think of it as like a Patreon, but you get a bunch of different stuff. You get downloadable versions of the rescue booklet, the Smart Rider drill booklet, and a bunch of other things. So please check it out. Link is in the description. It helps out quite a bit. I'm going to post it one more time. Just sign up. Help us out. All right, Toxic Beamer. Here we go. Can't hear nothing. There's nothing going on. There we go. Intersection. Watch out for left turners. He probably just pulled over to turn on the camera. He probably just pulled over to turn on the camera. So this is a very dangerous situation. Okay, he's finally getting up. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't good. I think he was unconscious for a little bit. And he doesn't have the wherewithal to stand up. When I was traveling through the intersection, I was going about 45 miles per hour and impacted this SUV somewhere around 25, 35. I believe the speed limit on the street was 40. I cannot remember it because I do not have any memory from the point of impact. Only thing I remember was being in an ambulance, then in a hospital bed, looking at the ceiling. Only reason why the video was cut short was because the rest of it is just me laying there until the fire truck and ambulance came. Yeah, he had a traumatic brain injury. Here's some pictures of my bike after the crash. Okay. Oof. Just because I got into a bad crash does not mean I'm going to quit riding. I will keep riding till I die. Ride safe out there because no one is watching out for you except our fellow brothers and sisters that ride. Hey, that's us, guys. DD from crew is going to help each other out. We're going to try our best. So we're going to come up to here. We're going to accelerate. And there's the impact. So our head probably hit the A-post of the car. And this isn't in a good situation at all. So we probably have a traumatic brain injury with this situation. So the head jostling around, impacted the inside of the skull, concussive enterograde amnesia. Yeah, Grimbeard. Lots of issues here. But the simple fact, this is what I want you guys to see. And it's kind of, it's not a good thing to see. It's very sad to see. It's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit, but I want you to see this because you're going to see people after a crash look a little bit like this, and then they're going to be like, oh, I'm fine, let me ride. So when I say that people are disoriented when it comes to this, okay, so we have a head injury symptom, disorientation, loss of balance. This is what we're seeing here, disorientation and loss of balance. Okay, he can't get himself up. Okay, he's unconscious right now, completely unconscious. We hit the reboot button on our brain. And it's starting to come back up. Windows chiming coming up. And now we're trying to stand up. So loss of coordination. Okay. So he's like sliding out this way instead of pushing up. He's sliding out. Okay. His gloves aren't slippery. The ground isn't slippery. He's just pushing out versus standing up. And he's probably not using any other portion of his body. And this is that the lizard brain kicking in. You know, we all got a very old school lizard brain in the back of our head, the animal brain that's just saying, hey, survive, 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 survive. And that's what's happening here. So when we see somebody like this, this is what it looks like when you have a head injury. This is a head injury symptom. That's a head injury symptom. He's grunting. He's trying to survive. His body is literally taking over, or his mind is literally taking over his body. This is going to be a head injury symptom. Seen this many times. Seen this many times. Those of you that have diabetic family members, when they get super low blood sugar, kind of looks a little bit like this, right? You ever seen anything like in the UFC or boxing after they get knocked out and they have that 1,000-yard stare and they're just kind of wobbly and they're just like all of a sudden like come right out of it and they want to fight. They get aggressive. That's what this looks like. This also looks like a postictal stage where after a seizure, if you have anybody with epilepsy or anybody that you've seen with a seizure, or you understand it, and they get out of it and they just like tense up and they want to fight and they're looking around freaked out and scared, like what's going on? They're ready to fight. That's the reptile brain coming in. We give people oxygen so they can get out of that. This right here is a head injury problem. So guys, anybody here, any rider here, if you see this happening on a motorcycle accident or any type of accident, you could be at home and your child could have fallen down the stairs and hit their head. They're unconscious. And then all of a sudden they're trying to get up and they're starting to act like this. That's a head injury. That's a head injury. Okay? Take care of that person. They need to go to the hospital. They need to go to the hospital. This guy had a helmet, by the way. What do you think would happen if he wasn't wearing a helmet? What do you think would happen if he wasn't wearing a helmet? He'd be dead. He'd be dead. So as bad as this looks right here with a traumatic brain injury, everybody, a traumatic brain injury, he wouldn't have a brain. He wouldn't be here right now. Wear your gear. Be a smart rider. Okay? Acquire and use personal protective equipment. If these things fail, you only have that gear. And if you're riding with somebody or somebody's driving and they've watched this channel and they become rescuers, maybe they can rescue you. All right, Boris H. Here we go, going through here. Got a little merge issue. See, when you see stuff like this, everybody, when you see stuff like this, a little merge issue, it doesn't hold a candle to somebody having a traumatic brain injury getting T-boned or T-boning somebody with it because it's a left turner. This right here is nothing compared to what we just saw. So when I see stuff like this and I see people freaking rev bombing, I see people honking the horn, and then they go home and they said they had the worst freaking day because somebody cut me off, which happens every single time I ride, happens every single time I drive my vehicles, anything. And they're like, car drivers want to kill us. And we saw what we just saw. This right here, this video, like these things like this, it's not this person's fault. I'm just going on a rant right now. Stuff like this, it's stupid. It's just dumb. So let's let this kind of stuff go. Stuff that we have control over, stuff that we can modulate our emotions on, and let it go. Because it could have turned into something as severe as this. It could have been this bad. And what are you going to do after that? Do you think rev bombing is going to solve the problem? Do you think honking the horn is going to solve the problem? This guy has a traumatic brain injury. I'm hoping he doesn't have any deficits for the rest of his life. It could have been this bad. Now, this is a bad day. Now, this is something terrible. This, coming up, is just, it's a merge issue. Apply the brakes, roll up the throttle. It's nothing. He handled it well, though. Boris handled it well so far. Let's see. Handled it well. We usually see it worse. I was getting a little overboard.
Like for truck. Look at this guy, dude. And he didn't even bother
Really?
Okay, another merge issue.
He didn't even bother going back into his lane. He just kept pushing me.
All right, here we go. Once again, another orange stage situation. We're in an intersection. Looking, hey, did what it's supposed to do. Lost some rear tire traction. Hey, it could be worse. It could be the T-bone accident, but it still sucks. I'm not downplaying your day here. I'm just saying, let's look at the bright side. You're walking, okay? Now I'm all pissed off. All right, a little bit jerky on the handlebars and the throttle. Not a big. All right, watch out. You got another hazards in front of us. Other hazards in front of us. Watch out, blind corner. Don't know what's around there. We got a guy with a. Very uncommon. Very uncommon. Here we go. Velshrium.
Right here.
Okay, red light. Don't get hit from behind. Who's doing that? Oh. Ooh, what? I don't think he meant to do that. Don't think he meant to do that. He's like, I'm gonna slow it down after that. Slav driving. Going a little bit too fast around the corner. Watch out. We got this guy applying the brakes. You got to do it too. Oh, a little bit of a panic. A little bit of a panic. He was okay. Bike not so. That's fine. I'd rather be walking. So a little bit of a panic. We have a sharp turn coming up. We got those chevrons. That vehicle decided to apply the brakes because they're going too fast. And we weren't really set up for this turn. Slow look, press, and roll, guys. Slow look, press, and roll. Slow down before the turn. It's as simple as that. But we going a little bit too fast, maybe white staged, not paying attention until the last second. And now we start to push a lot on that rear tire. Pushed a lot on that rear tire. There's a bicyclist right there. Pushed a lot on that rear tire. We're starting to low side. But what happens is that it grabbed traction and it turns into a high side now. So now we're going to be high siding it out of here. And lots of impact. There's the wrist breakage, possible elbows, face it first. So you got your chin going in. Not good. That's why you wear a full face. You're going to have a lot of issues rolling around. High impacts, abrasions, no buenos. Handled it, though. Did fine. Got up. He's wearing full gear. So smart riders wear full gear, okay? All right. I want this to go away real quick. There we go. Now look at the speed on this thing. Look at the speed. Do you think it's miles per hour? With the way everything's moving, the flow of traffic? I think it's miles per hour. So, do you think that car saw you? Zachary, do you think that car saw you? And we're going to just be like, hey, it's the car's fault for not, for almost merging into us? I will give him this. He is using a quad lock mount with the vibration dampener on it. Now, link in the description for 10% off, so that's the only thing I could say he's doing right. But watch the phone. Let's just watch the phone. The rest of this stuff is stupid. Watch the phone. See how it's moving? So it's gonna adjust and dampen those vibrations into your phone camera. So it's gonna make it a little bit better. So it's not gonna hopefully break your phone camera. Status red rides. Here we go. Okay, nice slow speed. Nice slow speed. Now we're gonna have to stop. Hopefully it doesn't back up into us. Oh man. There you go. This is where the horn really kicks in. It's like, dude, you dum-dum. He was in a good position, though. He was in a good position. That person was going to parallel park. Didn't indicate any of that stuff. Bad kitty time. So this is another max wrist buddy. Oh, sliding on her booty. So max wrist buddy. Didn't handle that very well. Destroyed that thing. You know, where do these people get such expensive motorcycles and crash them all the time and then are able to... Is this like their #1 expense in the world? Like for me, my family's my expense.
Kick down.
Roll it down.
Kick down.
It must be nice. It must be nice to be single with no obligations or responsibilities outside of just running from the cops.
Put that bike there. Move that bike.
It's not his fault for parking his bike. Why you just crashed? Blaming? Ah, I get it. You're frustrated.
Moving.
Both bikes. Are you okay? That one too.
Dumb. All right, here we go. Dylan Thompson, we got a stoplight, no left turns. Let's see what happens. Ooh, cops. All right, we're going to be rubberneck. Ooh, motor vehicle accident into the wall. Vehicle versus buildings are never fun. Vehicles versus buildings. That could be really bad. You know, I've had something similar to this, and like my one story that I like to share is that it was late at night. Okay, so I was in Yuma Fire Department. It was late at night, and it was pretty far west of town. So not pretty far. It was on like Avenue B, C. I forgot exactly where. But anyways, probably about 2 a.m. I'm guessing. We get to a call. It was a vehicle versus house. Vehicle versus house. Not a good call to be on. I was on not an ambulance. I was on a fire engine. We get to the scene. It was multiple responses. So we have multiple engines. We have the fire chief, multiple ambulances there because it's a vehicle versus house. You never know if it's going to need technical rescue technicians on scene to shore up the house. Well, anyways, we get there, and it's one of those houses. So, like, you have the curves in the neighborhoods, that turn in the neighborhoods, and there's like a house right there. So if somebody just kept hauling ass and never turned, they would run into the house. That's what happened. So the person ran into the house. It was a group of 4 individuals, 4 teenage boys, drunk off their asses, into the house. Guess where they went into? They went into a little girl's bedroom. A little girl's bedroom. And it was a little car. So it was like one of maybe like a Nissan Versa or something. Small car, compact. The hood somehow got underneath the bed, and it launched the little girl because it went under. She's sleeping, right? Imagine you're at home yourself, and you hear just a big crash, and you run into your little girl's room. Okay, think of this. So it goes underneath the mattress, slings her across the room, obviously from all the force. And she basically breaks through her closet. I get there. I just see a freaking car inside of a freaking house. And the drunk kids are just... They're fighting us. They're fighting everything. They're disoriented, obviously. They've been through an accident, but they're also drunk as hell. The dad is in cuffs. He's being detained. He's okay. His daughter turns out to be okay, but she's transported. But the dad's being detained because he was about to beat the shit out of all 4 of them. I don't blame him. But he wasn't arrested. He was just being detained because I think he made some threats. But while we're getting I think the driver on the stretcher, we have to put him on a backboard, the C-collar, everything like that. He's like wanting to spit on us. And he's wanting to fight us. He's like, I'll fight you, dude. You're stupid. Let me go. I'm going to beat your ass. Like, dude's like 16. I think I'm like 22 at the time, 23. And I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, but I don't know. My captain was pissed. Because I think at the time he had a daughter the same age. But he was so pissed. He wasn't taking that guy's shit. Dude's 16. But yeah, they're in deep shit. So lesson learned here is that if your house is on one of those corners, get some big ass boulders in your front yard so they can hit those boulders instead. I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just reminded me of that. Not a good day. Not a good thing to wake up to at 2 in the morning. Moto training Monterey. Ooh, interesting. So here we go. We have lights. Okay, we have headlights. That was interesting. We're not supposed to have that. This might be a one-way road. Got himself out of there. So here we go. We're coming up here. It's like, wait a second. We got headlights in our lane. This is an uncommon thing. My gut is telling me. Yeah, the little girl is okay. It was just precautionary. I'm gonna move over. Yeah, what the hell? Biker accidentally hit the kill switch. No, Patrick More. No, don't do that with your helmet. Doink. There you go. Localcio? Is that a cantaloupe or a soccer? Ooh, pay attention. Pay attention. You almost crashed. You almost crashed. Thoughts on max risk rear-ending a bike at the tail. K12. Is there another max risk video? Please tell me there's not another max risk video. Max wrist. This guy just doesn't. This guy just does not take any accountability. No accountability whatsoever. No accountability whatsoever. I feel like I get dumber when I watch his videos. So hey everybody, take a quick look at the Smart Rider DDF Crew membership. We need to work on the name. We might actually just change the name completely, but you get a bunch of stuff. We got 13 reviews. Man, we got a lot of reviews here. You get the Smart Rider basic training class, the drills, Smart Rider tips, which are coming up. We got a lot more coming. The MTC library, which you get all that stuff. You see the prices? See the prices? But it's really only $4.99 your first payment, $9.99 after that. Your first month is free, K12, with the $1.99. Thank you so much. First month is free if you use discount code SMARTRIDER at checkout. Explaining to do. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. We're going to be ending it soon. I got 12 minutes to get out of the MTC Rider Academy. I got a little bit of time. Can't be hanging out too much. How's everybody doing today, though? How's everybody doing today? How are you doing today? Everybody, let me walk you out. Let me walk you out. And you guys have a great weekend. Let's make sure you guys have a great weekend. Welcome. I gotta get going. You can stay if you want, but I'm not gonna be here. Maybe some peer mentors will. If you want to watch Yami Noob and I have some fun on Mount Lemon, sure, go ahead. If you want to watch me have some fun on my Harley Davidson off-road, please go ahead. This is the front office. Make sure you sign in to class. Sign in before you leave so you get credit for today. Only 175 people signed in. I don't know how this is working. But I got to get going. I'll see you guys later.